It's currently 4:21 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, July 19th, 2025. And we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, Divine Divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Remember, any message, any energy, any vibration or frequency that resonates with you, you want to be sure that you're doing your own spiritual, energetical due diligence by going within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for further confirmation as to how the messages, energies, frequencies correlate with you and your personal situation and how to utilize them for your purpose and design for the highest edification of self and of mankind. Energy alike, high vibrational, a oneness. Everything has its own function within the one body, but serves the good of the body. So I was awakened early this morning. I had a lot of dreams over the course of my rest period throughout the night. And this Mercury's retrograde is very significant. This retrograde goes into the Lion's Gate, which is August 8th each year, but ends on the 10th of August. So from now up until the 10th of August is very significant within this particular Mercury's retrograde. Now, all of my messages are timeless, but in this specific now present energy, this Mercury's retrograde of 2025, which began July 16th, 2025, which ends August 10th, 2025, is very significant for the energy and frequencies that we are currently in now. There's been a lot of seismic action that has been being reported that's going to trigger a lot of volcanic action. Okay, theoretically this is what's being said, but energetically I know that that ties into the spiritual realm, as so above as so below. Okay, as we know that we have entered into this new earth energy within this Aquarian age, there is a heightened spiritual warfare going on now. And in this particular time frame of this Mercury's retrograde, all types of things of old are coming into play to distract and to get us off of the trajectory that we are currently on. It is already written. This is fulfilling a prophecy, okay? So certain acts on both ends of the spectrum, we're talking polarity, has to occur in order for the prophecy to be fulfilled. So expect a lot of people, places, and things of old resurfacing within this particular specific Mercury's retrograde. And if this applies after the fact of whenever you come across this video, then take that as such, okay? And normally I don't put time stamps on messages, But this particular Mercury's retrograde, baby, 411 on the clock timer, 411, information. Okay, there's a lot of information that's trying to be hijacked as it is coming in divinely through divine messengers, chosen ones, earth angels, true light workers, healers, alchemists, starseeds, and that alike. Okay? So pay attention to all of your signs, synchronicities from all shapes, forms, and sizes. Do not limit yourself, your abilities as to how you're going to get these messages. I'm hearing something about congruent. Okay, so congruent. That word is specific in particular here. Um, Define congruent.
Here's the definition of congruent: in agreement or harmony.
Okay, so congruent, CONGRUENT, in agreement or harmony. The rules may not be congruent with the requirements of the law. Again, the rules may not be congruent with the requirements of the law. So, spiritual law and earthly law is at play here. Okay? Congruent. Also, some things that you may want to pay attention to. Some messages that I channeled. I don't remember a thing. This could be in regard to dreams, people, places, and things, past life memories. Okay, something significant about June 21st. I just saw 6:21 on the clock timer. Okay, so something about June 21st, which is Cancer season. Something significant about gorilla, Gorilla, which is the animal gorilla, Guerilla, and guerrero. Okay. Defined gorilla.
Here's the definition of gorilla: a powerfully built great ape with a large head and short neck, found in the forests of Central Africa. It is the largest living primate.
Okay. So primates could be significant. No. Guerrilla warfare is a form of warfare conducted by small, independent forces, often irregular or non state actors, using tactics like ambushes, sabotage, and hit and run attacks against a larger, more conventional military force. Guerrilla. Okay? Guerrilla spiritual warfare. Stocks and bonds with the New York Exchange could be significant. Something about central New York. Again, pay attention to details about seismic action, vibration, frequency, quakes, tremors. Okay? They don't seem to get it, but they want to play up in it. An aptitude for an attitude of gratitude. That which does not serve me, I will not serve it. Okay, so that's the type of energy that we're dealing with here, the masculine. So with that in mind, I'm going to pull from the energy oracle to see what messages come out for fem masculine, divine, and chosen ones. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have here victory, the number 28. That's 10, completion. Okay, completion, completing a cycle. 10th house energy, Saturn and Capricorn. Karma versus the devil, contracts, addictions, obsessions. Okay, professional path, what you're called to do, the career path of your journey. Okay, spiritual careers, holistic careers, or not. Public persona, which is how you're portrayed publicly. Breaking and dispelling the illusions of your public persona as to who you actually are. It's not the persona, but the character of who you are. And social standing, the ranking of such as so above as below. So your ranking in the spiritual realm is about to match the ranking, or the ranking in the physical realm is about to match your ranking in the spiritual realm. Okay, something like that. Give us some oracle messages, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. What needs to come out at this time, Holy Spirit? Something about October 13th, 1013. You could be seeing that number as a synchronization. Something about doing work when it's most still. Yeah, 1033 on the clock timer. You could be seeing 1033 or 133 as a synchronization. 1040, a business tax code. Entrepreneurs. 6, contract. There's some contracts that's being balanced out right now. 6, finding and maintaining balance. 6 house energy, Virgo and Mercury. Affectionately, I like to call Mercury. Okay, so this is all about discipline within your routine schedules, regarding your work, your leisure time, fitness, and routines. Contracts. Blind justice. The scales are being balanced with these contracts. Okay. Capricorn also rules contracts. Okay. Yeah, the sun. Yeah, something is being illuminated. The 1, 7 energy, 6 and 1 breaks down to a 7. So 7th house energy, Libra and Mercury, heavy on the Libra energy. Libra and Venus, excuse me. Libra, Venus, Mercury. Something is being balanced out, and the way things are being communicated in regard to you. So Mercury, heavy on the Mercury's retrograde, Libra balancing scales. Something's coming to justice with this sun energy. Thinking woman in the reverse is what jumped out. So there's a feminine energy that is not thinking, okay, or thinking about the wrong things, okay, or they're going to be concerned with the wrong things after something comes to light about this contract, something being balanced out. Lily pads, pools of water is significant. Fish, maiden energy, divine feminine energy, regardless of gender. Yeah, deceit. 7. Yeah, somebody's thinking about the wrong thing. 25, the number here, but breaks down to a 7. Again, 7th house energy. Libra and Venus, how we relate to and choose relationships, partnerships, collaborative energy. Somebody wants to tarnish this. Or a group of individuals, a faction, a secret society that is not so secret. They're thinking about the wrong thing. They're focusing on being deceitful towards an angel of love, but that's coming to an end. The number 49 is here, breaks down to a 13, which breaks down to a 4. So some ending coming to a paradigm, a foundation that was built on deceit. Second chakra in the reverse. Archangel Ariel. Okay. It's in the reversal. Somebody does not have the backing. Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel is widely recognized as the angel of nature, associated with the protection and healing of the natural world, animals, and elemental forces like air and water. She is also linked to abundance, prosperity, and empowerment. Ariel is considered one of the archangels and is sometimes referred to as the lioness of God. Okay, so Archangel Ariel is not protecting or backing someone or a group of individuals, okay, because they are not in alignment with the trajectory of the frequency of this world, okay? Sacral chakra, okay, is associated with emotions, creativity, sexuality, and pleasure. So somebody's trying, not only are they not protected by Archangel Ariel, but they're trying to pervert this sacral chakra energy about you. Yeah, third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. Okay, this is all about communication. Okay, somebody trying to tarnish something for you. Third chakra. Okay, personal power, self esteem, and willpower. So somebody, they want to come against the willpower that is so divinely innate within you, and they want to destroy it. Okay, I want to get some keywords out here. Yeah, this is some. Now is not the time to be still. Stillness in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Just get some keywords out here. Holy Spirit, this wants to come out. Joy. Joy in the reverse. Somebody wants to ruin your joy. Somebody's, because they're not in a joyous energy themselves. Something about like bushes, like don't you know, tumbleweeds or something like that? Dragonfly and being attracted to tumbleweed or something like that. Joy in the reverse. Somebody is not going to find the proper joy in this energy as they're not protected or guided by Archangel Ariel. Yeah, death in the reverse. They're not going to be able to stop something because they're not fulfilled in joy. They're not filled with joy. It's all about the intentions in which we operate within that's going to determine whether a thought, action, or outcome is going to be for the good or for the detriment of self and or others. Yeah, wisdom in the reverse. Somebody is not being wise. Owl in the reverse. Owl energy is one of the representations of not only intuition but as of divine wisdom. Give me two more cards, Holy Spirit. Freedom, yeah, in the reverse. This is someone that is not free. Their energy is operating in an energy of bondage, of entanglement, of shackles. Yeah, they're not transforming. Old stagnant waters is what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, we shall have the victory though. The victory is ours. So I'm gonna go ahead and once I get these cards back in the deck. I want to pull from some healing oracles, healing water oracle. Holy Spirit, what are the messages that you want to come out through the healing water? The sweet water. Sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. Divine feminine energy. This is the contract to operate under an energy of water and the sun. I'm getting like frolicking energy. Frolic within the essence of the energy that is you, and let it rain, allowing what is inevitability. Trust. Something about the year 2014. Let it rain. The sun shines through the raindrops, making way for the rainbow, and ride the waves. Something significant about 2014 through 2030. Okay, we're already, that's 5 years from now, 2030. Okay. Ride the waves. Life lessons and growth. You will get through this. This message is heavily time stamped. Okay. The pearl. Alchemy. The reward at the end. From grit to grace. The reward at the end. From grit to grace. There's grace at the end of the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, the skies are blue. Gentle force. You're a gentle force, but a force of nature nonetheless. So you move with a gentle ease throughout the ebb and flow of life. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game is the end game. Is kind of like what I'm getting. The long game is the end game. Give me one more message, Holy Spirit. The sacred well. Replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. I just saw 2202 on the clock timer, so 222 is significant. You could be seeing that as a synchronization, union, companionship, partnership energy. Follow the stream at the bottom of the deck. Dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. 2222 on the clock timer. Follow the rivers and the lakes, for they lead to the ocean. What's being seen? What's the focus energy at this time? Holy Spirit, give me a card, please, and thank you. Oh, wait. Truth and clarity. Queen of Wands. Bold courageousness. Provocativeness. Provoking things into action. You could be seeing 113. The number 1 and 13 is significant. First house energy, Aries and Mars. Your leadership is bringing an end to deceit. 1325 breaking down to 7. Yeah, 1313. Yeah, you could be seeing 1313. Yeah, 8 of Wands, quick action. Chariot, quick thinking, quick action. Chariot in the upright. It's giving me like end of times energy, not the end of time, because we know that time is an illusion, but I'm talking about the end of the dark age. living in the shadows. Yeah, Ten of Wands, the upright. Answering the call, hearing the trumpet sound, answering the call. Ace of Wands, creation, inspiring others to create, encouraging others to create. This is all out in the open, what's being focused on. What's causing the issue? What's the issue here, Holy Spirit? Five of Swords in the reverse. So, lingering resentment, desire to reconcile. Somebody is seeking forgiveness without being sorry. Wow. Someone is seeking forgiveness, but they're not even sorry. Okay. They're seeking forgiveness without being sorry. And that just shows how sorry they truly are. They're seeking forgiveness without truly being sorry. But that's not our concern of them being sorry or not genuinely. Our concern is to move on. Yeah, Four of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse to the Four of Swords in the reverse. This is the issue. They can't sleep. Restlessness. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. A backwards 9, so 6. They're losing balance. They're not in balance. Okay. What's this? Yeah. Two of Wands, though, in the upright. You're moving forward, though, from this energy. You see them for who and what they really are, but you're deciding to move forward in your own energy. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse, healing. You're choosing your healing. You're healing. You're protecting your healing, but being very much so aware of the people and seeing them for who they are and the sacrifice that they tried to make of you. But see, they can't sacrifice of you that which you have already sacrificed of yourself. They cannot sacrifice of you that which you've already sacrificed of yourself. And this is what they don't get. They can't sacrifice of you that which you've already sacrificed of yourself. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people that's trying to get you to self-sacrifice or to sacrifice you of something that you've already turned over to the Most High. Yeah. This is a whole toxic unit. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Toxic family, toxic community, toxic environment. 10-10, you could be seeing 10-10. You've answered the call regarding this toxic society, and it's causing a problem because you're creating regardless. And your creation is putting them in the Five of Pentacles, in the upright. Yeah. That's exactly the issue. What's this manifested outcome, though, Holy Spirit? Six of Pentacles in the upright, caring, sharing, philanthropic energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Delusion, confusion, discombobulation. Somebody is confused by your humanitarian like energy. 67, 13 again. Yeah, your charitable philanthropic energy is bringing towers. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Someone wasn't able to withstand your energy. They were being used as a pawn. Nine of Cups in the upright, wish fulfillment. 99 is significant. 799, that number is significant. It's taking me back to the 7th house energy. How we relate to and choose relationships. The moon, illusions, moving in secret. Something stealth about your intuition. Yeah, and it has this group in conflict, or will have them in conflict. Three of Pentacles in a reverse, because it's something they don't know about your wish fulfillment. How did you obtain it? Or what is it that fulfills you, mind, body, and soul? And it's the fact that you're independent. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you got them dead locked in the Five of Pentacles with your independent energy. Yeah, death. Yeah, 13 again. Something's ending, and you're transforming though for the better. Scorpio energy. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the mic on that. Fem masculine. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel. Book your sessions. Until next time, I love you all. Have a great Saturday.